selling is a most important thing even in an entrepreneurship journey. So if you know how to sell, that is a main prima facie thing which you need certain skill set to be there, and you need to be very persistent about it.
As a new entrepreneur, as a new founder, I would go and apply and appear on the Shark Tank episode. What all preparation I need to do?
Appearing in a Shark Tank, it's a milestone in India. So this is the biggest forum in India where you can get amazing visibility. Telling about a journey, there are 3 rounds happens before you enter into the tank. Okay, so 3 rounds are all evaluation rounds. So if I tell you the numbers which you asked, that starting application, like as per the numbers which is mentioned, is roughly 70,000 people apply every year. And every stage, there are disqualification. Like on a phase 3, generally 800 to 1000 pitches comes, and on finally which got aired is 150. 98% startup fail. Okay, उसका major reason जो मुझे लगता है primarily is primarily people are too obsessed about a product. Okay, so everyone want to become Amazon at a starting point.
MVP वाला point ना, completely agree. Like I'll talk about Zoomains's early days, right? We bought this idea in around October 2021. Worked around this कि ऐसे बनेगा, ऐसे बनेगा, ऐसे बनेगा. January, February we started reaching out to customers or prospects. They are our customers. Now you talk about ESOP. As a founder, you want to give ESOPs, but as an employer, as a new person joining in your team, this is also very unexplored and unaware market. 90% of the startups in India are coming out just because of this glamorization.
Startup build करने में scratch से बनाना is not an easy game. You need to be very patient. You need to be very persistent about it.
Welcome to today's podcast. We have with us an inspiring entrepreneur, Mr. Rajat Vij, who is the co-founder and CEO of Hire for Care, a startup that is changing the landscape of specialized caregiving. You may have seen him on a recent Shark Tank episode of season 4, episode number 33, where he has cracked the all Shark team. Before we delve into the today's topic of startups and its hustle and the funding and all those areas, we would love to understand, Mr. Rajat Vij, your resume looks like a who's who of you have worked with AstraZeneca, L&T, Mahindra, Vodafone, and whatnot. So, your experience of working with corporates and then delving into the world of startups, we would love to know about your corporate career and your experience and your key learnings, which you still possess and you still take away while you are running your startup as an entrepreneur.
Thank you, Manish. First of all, really thanks for calling me and setting up the entire discussion. I'm really glad to be a part of your podcast. So, coming to who's and who family, I'm been very lucky and fortunate that I've done a good qualification. Like I've done my MBA from IIM Mumbai, and after that, always being a part of the top corporates, starting from ABG Group to Reliance Group, then Vodafone, then Sony, Make My Trip. So I always got an opportunity to work with the best of the talent. Okay, so there was a immense learnings, during my corporate journeys. Okay, which is primarily I would say that God being very kind to me, because of getting such a good, amazing opportunities. Okay, during my corporate career. So now coming to the second part, why the things got changed from corporate to entrepreneurship journey. So it came with a strong purpose primarily, and entire thing got changed. When I was blessed with a child whose name is Aryan in 2018. After a certain time, we figure it out that child is a special child. So Aryan is a cerebral palsy. It's a neurological disability which happened at a time of birth only, where certain cells got damaged at a time of delivery. So there's a brain cell got damaged where there is no option to rejuvenate those cells. So there's a rigorous therapies which keep on happening. So at that time we struggled to find a right caregiver for my child. That really inspired me, because I thought that I could able to figure it out. But because in India there's no ecosystem like this, where you can have a special child caregiver, there's no concept. So whenever we used to call for our normal nannies to our place, they always say your child is not normal, so I won't able to work here. So as a parent, for a special child parent, you really feel very bad if someone is saying something negative about your child.
Right.
So that is a turning point for me, because I got a purpose and I got a real problem to solve. That that's led to me to straight away land into the entrepreneurship journey.
Right. Thank you for bringing in the purpose as well ki why Hire for Care was started. But if you talk about some of very key skills and your key learnings when you were working in those corporates, and then when you launched Hire for Care, there were certain, when over your corporate experiences, like over the last 8, 10, 12 years, there were certain areas which you still remember and know whenever you are struggling, whenever you're doing something new, you think about MMT's that particular episode or AstraZeneca's that particular meeting, right, wherein you still carry those things. So what if you would like to highlight some of them for our audience?
Yeah, so I have been always into a sales, marketing, and distribution roles. Okay, so distribution always tell you, primarily how to set up the channel partners around the country or wherever you are based out. Similarly, I've been into sales also, where people generally tend to make you teach around it, because selling is a most important thing in even in an entrepreneurship journey. Because if you know how to sell, that is a main prima facie thing which you need certain skill set to be there, and you need to be very persistent about it. Like there should not be because if you are in a sales roles and all, you always get to tender so much of pressure, like with respect to numbers and all. So I always tend to be in these particular roles, okay, which is primarily gave me enough strength to bear all the challenges whatever entrepreneurship journey requires, because it requires a humongous efforts to build the entire ecosystem.
Right.
So if I tell you the learning, like distribution learning, which I learned during my Vodafone days, where we used to set up the distribution channels, the same thing I set it up here as a channel partners in Hire for Care when we started this venture in 2021 March. So we build a channel partners ecosystem. It came because of the learnings only from my corporate career experiences and all.
And also, I was viewing one of your previous interviews, or when you were mentioning, like during your IIM Mumbai days, like there was a professor called Professor Mandi,
Yes,
who used to send you out on like selling toys, educational toys for children, right? So what was that experience? Because at that time you were still studying, right?
Yeah.
And then going out into the marketing, doing something which you have not imagined of, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a day before you have not thought of, okay, we will be going out for selling educational toys. So how that has also led developing certain skills which still helps you.
Yeah, thanks for highlighting this point. I missed it out while having a discussion on it. So I would say that even during my MBA days, there was a professor Mandi, okay, who always tell all the students to go and sell in the market while targeting the people randomly. Okay, so they gave us educational toys and there was a target fit. In case you are unable to sell, then you need to buy. So when I need to spend the money and while staying in a college, so we feel literally pressure around it. And that time, we realized ki how to sell the things, because selling, we can build amazing products. But if you don't know how to sell the things, then it is of no use, because that's our first experience, first hands-on experience as a salesman. When I went out on the streets in Mumbai, in Andheri, and I was just trying to convince the people there how this is going to benefit your children's, and this is amazing toys, which is going to really work it out for your children's development and growth. So that was the first hand experience he gave us. At that time it was really an amazing experience. But what happened, when you get into good colleges and at the time of placement you get a good packages, so you always allude that that you're getting amazing packages, so you tend to flow on that particular horizon.
Yeah, something if you talk about the Indian upbringings as well, like, well, we are growing up, we are one aim of studying higher, studying good, like you'll get a good job, you'll get a good package, you'll get a good CTC, right? Then while into the corporates, while working for some functions, some leaders, right, then certain people develop those entrepreneurial skills or maybe entrepreneurial dreams. After that, they are already into the corporate world. So this is one of the reason, right? Also, like you highlighted, sometimes we develop a product, or sometimes there is a service for which we think this is the best product, or maybe this is the problem solver, this is the very big problem, but actually maybe that problem may not be that big at this point in time. Maybe that problem will become big after 2 or 3 years down the line. Maybe sometimes that product is not required in the market on which I am going to sell, right? Selling a refrigerator in Antarctica, right? So maybe the product is good, but the market, the timing which I am trying to crack at this time, that is not perfect. So doing all those A and B testing, all right. So what as a young entrepreneur, when you started, you thought of, okay, this is my service area, this is what I am launching, this is a problem area. But if I go out and speak about my startup or speak about my ideas to one of a maybe investor or fellow colleague who may understand this better, so what were those early challenges when you were just going out and discussing your ideas, maybe with your family or friends or someone in the colleagues or the professional network?
So, I think a very valid question, because whenever any idea comes, okay, to anyone's mind, even whether he's an entrepreneur, he's not an entrepreneur, he's working. So we always feel it's $1 billion idea. Okay, we always tend to believe that, there's a humongous market around it. And once I launch this product, then I can become a unicorn company as well. Because everyone want to become a unicorn $1 billion company. Okay, so it's always good, what I learned during my entrepreneurship journey, you need to hustle very fast, because you need to hustle is a part of your life. So might be when you start with one thing, okay, you're going to land up with some different thing all put together. That is a journey, but one need to get into it. So my advice, always going to be like, even I followed the same thing. When we started this company, we thought we are going to break the entire thing, we are going to corporatize the entire experience for end consumer. But later on, when we enter into the market, beyond the excel, when you get into execution mode, then you taste the water, okay, how it is working, what's the demand all about. So always, whenever anyone, even if looking for, getting into entrepreneurship journey, always you keep on getting the same advices from everyone who has built a good venture around it, that you get into it, and in case things are not working as per your expectation, then hustle fast, and then you change basis the customer feedback. But at getting entry is more critical here. Right. Because first to get into, then only you figure it out what are the things is required to get it done.
Right. As you also mentioned, like your son Aryan, when he born, and when you identified like this is one of a case, right? And this is also one of the strongest motive behind starting Hire for Care. But when the problem is our own, when the challenges are on our own, not on a practical world, but it is something on a mental and emotional side, right? We may have a problem about our car, about our offices, about other stuffs, and we open up a startup, open up a solution. But when it's related to our children's, right, when it is very mental and a very emotional connect, so how it takes to come out of that stuff and then stand out strongly and then build, okay, I'll build a service. If I'm not able to find it for my own son, let me build a service or a product or maybe a offering around it, so that other parents who are like me, right, I'm also a father of a 3.5 year old son, so I can understand that pain, like that sometimes you are not able even to discuss about in the open world, right? So that is very challenging. So how did you thought and decided, okay, no, let me have this solution built in? Maybe it's not a very wide and open market at this point in time, but if we go and aware people, make people talk about it openly without hesitating in the open world, maybe this is going to help the future of the India as well as the young population.
So Manish, I think very personal to me and very heart-touching story. Primarily, what happened. I faced lots of distress around this ecosystem, and there's so much of malicious activity happening. Okay, just to allure the special child parents, just to give a fake promises to the parents, and they after when they spend good amount of money, and people come to them, within 4 months your child will be perfectly fine, within 5 months he will be perfectly fine. So parents tend to believe on the entire thing, and they go with that particular whatever center is there, or they're calling somewhere, they will go. Okay, but after that, what I've seen, that I personally faced it also for Aryan, that I went to one center in Chandigarh for 6 months, and my child got deteriorated. Okay, so he got deteriorated some 2 years, in terms of the stretchings and all. Like he was badly deteriorated from his current state. At that time, I realized, how people are playing with an emotions. So because sometimes, there are some people who play with an emotion also. So at that time, I realized that primarily, if I am facing the same issue, there are so many parents are there. So before Aryan, I was not aware about the neurological disabilities also. What is cerebral palsy? What is autism? What is your ADHD, with attention deficit hyperreactivity disorder? So these are terminologies which are not known for a normal people. So I always feel that Aryan came to my world for a purpose, and he's an inspiration behind the entire company, entire vision around the company, and he is a full force, which is primarily bringing up the entire thing, entire change in the society. Right. So you need a good ecosystem where parents, if anyone got diagnosis with a anything like in terms of autism or ADHD or cerebral palsy or Down syndrome or dyslexia, learning disabilities. So they should have a one trusting ecosystem where they can rely on it. They can
Right.
straight away come to us and they can get a right advice. Okay, because this is a journey which people need to understand and they need to be a part of it. That is
Right.
most important.
So thank you, Rajat. So before we jump on to the next part of our discussion today, to summarize this last 10 or 15 minutes of discussion, right? I would just want to learn it from your experience, right? How does your already built up network or community or maybe group of people who you know from the corporate world and the investment world, right, before you started, and about your early challenges, like which we already talked about. So in very simple words, if you want to maybe teach the young entrepreneurs as well, what is the power of community and the network you have, right?
So I would say that in terms of the building the communities, like whatever past you have interacted with the various people, and there would be certain people who generally influence your decisions also. So in my case, like guiding force is always my son Aryan, okay, because I always see him in a daily basis, how active, how energized, and how he has taken the challenges in his throughout his 7 years life. He got operated also, and even after surgery I've seen him happy the moment I try to make him comfortable. So there's a humongous learning which you can take from the kids. Second thing I would say that from the family point of view also, you need a good support ecosystem, like my brother being very supportive, because he always tend to push me that in case you want to do, I am standing behind you. So always you feel some confidence around it. And then I believe that your friends, families are all going to be a support feature for you. And if everything combines, then the energy will be infectious.
Right. Thank you. So let's directly jump onto the most interesting part. I mean, maybe which the audience would also love, right? The Shark Tank journey. You recently appeared and featured on Shark Tank season 4, episode 33, right? Wherein you cracked the all shark deal. But that is the story or the output which maybe everyone knows, right? But if I would just like to go back a few steps, right? If I am a young entrepreneur, I have a startup, what is that journey, right, before applying to the Shark Tanks, right? How would I, as a new entrepreneur, as a new founder, I would go and apply and appear on the Shark Tank episode? What all preparation I need to do if I have to go there? Maybe there are some scripts, I do not know, maybe, right? But there are a lot of impromptu questions and answers, right? So how do you go, how do you apply, and what are the probabilities and chances you will get a ticket to appear and pitch
Definitely.
there on the Shark Tank?
Yeah, so I would say that last 7 months was amazing for us, because appearing in a Shark Tank, it's a milestone in India, because this is the biggest forum in India where you can get amazing visibility. So
Right.
once you are in a tank, I think then like fortune gets changed, and I've seen many companies fortune gets changed, once they appear in a Shark Tank. So telling about a journey, like there are 3 rounds happens before you enter to the tank. Okay, so 3 rounds are all our evaluation rounds primarily. So first round is an online form which everyone need to fill. Okay, and they need to go on Sony Live, and there are proper just a simple registration they need to do, and it's a very short and crisp form, like only brief summary of your company purpose, vision, objectives. Okay, who is a founder, co-founder. So basic detail they keep on asking. Okay, and they will ask one paragraph about your company. Okay, about the vision of the company, which is more critical for that particular round. So once you are done with that round, then the shortlisting will come, and you will get a mail. Then you move to the second round. Second round again is an online round that, and then but there are 14, 15 pages are there, which is a very detailed form you need to fill. Every minute detail of your company, starting from your revenue, your month-on-month growth rate, everything they are going to ask there, and they also going to validate your numbers, because they're also going to ask for a bank statements, your company details, everything. And apart from that, they are also going to ask for a product videos, your website videos. Plus you need to pitch there, so you need to record one video which you need to upload on the form,
Okay.
because they will see, because it's more like a TV show, right? So they also want to see how the appearance is going to be there and how comfortable you are in front of the cameras and all. So this is again 15 20 pages form. Then once you submitted that, then again you will get a confirmation from the Shark Tank team that you were through with this phase. Then the third phase will happen in person. So there are different hubs are there. Like for the north is a Delhi, then Mumbai, Bengaluru, different hubs are there. So they're going to call you in person there. Okay, and then the discussion happens when you go for a physical thing. It's for 2.5 hours. roughly they spend with you. Like they will check every detail about you, starting from the pitching. Initially the way we pitch on a Shark Tank, we need to prepare for a pitching for a same pitch there also, but in our own variant.
Right.
So you need to present everything. They will going to ask, there will be a cross questioning. They will do the entire recording of the session, whatever they are going to do. If you are lucky enough, again, this is a black box. You never know they will never tell you the
That is
failure.
what that is what impromptu, right?
Haan, it's
You
a-
are prepared for something else, but they're
they will be
happening,
impromptu.
right?
Entire thing will be impromptu. Question will be impromptu, and on every round you will not get a sorry messages. They won't be disqualification mail you get. So you need to keep on waiting. You need to keep on hung there. Whether might be you're going to get an email or not. So once you're done with that thing, then if you get shortlisted, then they will call you in Mumbai.
Okay.
And they will call you in Mumbai 2 days in advance of your shoot, because before shoot there are so many things they do. Like there are proper team is there who is sitting there. They will check your costume. Okay, they will prepare you for an initial 2 minutes pitch. Only the first 2 minute pitch which every contestant comes there, that is primarily prepared properly, and we do the lots of rehearsal there. Okay, and that's the only thing which is primarily is more rehearsed from our side. But after that it's all impromptu, and whatever they show on a TV, it's only 20-22 minutes, but in a tank discussion happens for more than 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Right. So with this, I'm just assuming there's entirely different parties to the entire process before you appear on the real show, and then there is a different audience like the Sharks, right?
The Sharks are there, right?
Because there are a lot of episodes, lot of pitches we see there, and they are upfront neglected or maybe upfront rejected, and then there are a lot of issues in their data, in their numbers and all.
Yeah.
Right. So I believe there is a different set of people, just for the audience knowing, like all this process is being evaluated and assessed by a different party, and then once you are finalized and you get a green flags from all the check boxes,
Yes.
you will appear on the live show wherein the actual Shark Tank pitch will be delivered, wherein the actual sharks will be judging you and just evaluating whether it is the right
And
place.
if I tell you the numbers which you asked, that starting application, like as per the numbers which is mentioned, is roughly 70,000 people apply every year. And every stage, there are disqualification. Like on a phase 3, generally 800 to 1,000 pitches comes, and on finally which got aired is 150 to 170 got aired. Okay, so these are the ratios primarily, which is very minuscule. So you need to be very fortunate if you appear there.
0.2%.
Yeah, roughly 0.2-0.25% is your conversion rate here once you start and then getting into the tank.
So like okay, you have applied say in the month of April, you have to feature all these 6-7 months will go and you'll just appear on the episode on the month of December, right? All through these months you are focused on your original business, original goal as well. I have to do this and that, and altogether in your mind it is also running like, okay, maybe I'll get a call from Shark Tank, so I have to prepare for this, I have to prepare my numbers. During that period, your matrices should be strong enough, because they'll ask what was the last 3 months revenue, what was the last 2 months matrices, right? So all these things have to work parallelly, and then you have to prepare for that big day. In advance, okay, then 25th of December you are going to appear there. So what are the last 5-6 days, right, in your mind? You are running a business, you are a single father, so you are managing the entire family or your son as well, and then you are preparing for the Shark Tank episode as well. So how it does, like appearing for the CAT or IIT entrance exam, right? So how was your experience there?
So primarily what I will say कि once you get into a Shark Tank, you don't need to think about it कि आपका होगा या नहीं होगा. आपको अपने बिजनेस पे ज़्यादा फोकस करना है, बिकॉज वो हो गया तो अच्छी बात है, बट योर बिजनेस इज अ फोर्टे देयर.
Right.
So, but last 5-6 days, if I mention to you, there was too much of preparation there. Okay, we were preparing everything, every single bit, because I know they're going to ask, because during our initial screening rounds, they asked all the details about it. So we were preparing for that, but without compromising our business, because business is a paramount for us, because we can't, because it's a 6 months, journey primarily. So once we appeared on a Shark Tank, don't need to think whether you get a shortlisting or not. Just keep focus on your business part. टैंक में जाना होगा तो ऑटोमेटिकली it will be a part of the natural process. So live with it, I think. So even 5-6 days also we stay very normal, very calm, composed, because हमें पता था कि टैंक में जा रहे हैं, बट वहाँ पे जाना का मतलब ये नहीं होता सक्सेस मिलेगी आपको, because many pitches go there in a tank but they never got aired, because वहाँ पे भी they keep certain buffer there, because depending how your pitch has happened there, whether you got a deal or you didn't get a deal. So if you get a deal, the chances are higher that you get aired. But if you don't get a deal, then might be you will not get aired also. So there are certain scenarios. So we always think कि this is a day which is there. Let's live with it. We are so much lucky that we reached at this level. That is the more important for us. But उसके beyond maybe whatever preparations are required, like numbers point of view, say team members point of view, say numbers, because we get into all the costing point of view also. कि how much expensive in performance marketing, and with they ask also in the tank. Like
Right.
they never show it on the TV and all, because audience need primarily more of a, they don't want
That
to
content
show the
that which
audience
they
and
can
all.
consume, जो
हाँ,
उनको
they won't able
समझ
to
में आएगा.
consume, but they get into a channel wise acquisition, costing, channel wise selling, what is the maximum revenue generating channel for you, NPS, C side, मतलब वो काफ़ी चीज़ें पूछते हैं वहाँ पे टैंक में.
Right.
And they are so smart, if you try to fool the numbers, so there are 5 different people, they will ask you question in a different way.
Right.
ठीक है, so they will figure. So many times you've seen the pitches, where numbers get not getting correlated, क्योंकि वो फिगर आउट हो जाता है. अगर आपने कुछ नंबर्स वहाँ पे कुछ और बोल दिया, किसी और ने कुछ और से कोरिलेट किया, तो यू विल फिगर इट आउट.
Like आपके वाले एपिसोड में वो बोल रहे थे कि you have nannies, right? Then they
Yeah.
have a review system. That review is being posted by the parents, and then how are the chances that review is the new parent who is coming onto your app, they are just seeing the top rated or low rated, right? तो वो सारे एंगल से जब मतलब they are lot of
Evaluating
questions impromptu. You are ready for the numbers, but they are asking you about reviews. You are ready for the number. They are asking कि आपने जो nanny prepare करी, you mentioned like we are just doing skilling courses, upskilling courses from the government of India. But what if like someone tomorrow launches this kind of a startup and they just onboard all the nannies you are skilling over the last 2-3 years? So बहुत अलग अलग तरीके के क्वेश्चन.
हाँ.
But if you are real into the business, right, you know
Then
your
only you
business
can
will
answer it.
answer, right?
Otherwise, you won't able to manage the questions. But they're going to ask.
Right. So that is all. But now the big day, right? Assume you are here on the Shark Tank page. There are 5 judges sitting out there, right? You and your co-founder are here. You have some 2-3 minutes, 5 minute script ready in your mind, which you have to deliver
Yeah,
before they
yeah.
start asking questions. But which shark is going to ask what question, you are not aware. So what is that kind of experience?
So I would say कि स्टेज और इलेक्ट्रीफाइंग, मतलब आप जब जाते हो ना, जो डोर ओपन होता है, तो बहुत ज़्यादा प्रेशर होता है आपके माइंड में, बिकॉज आपको चाहे पिच की कितनी प्रिपरेशन करी हो आपने 2 मिनट्स की, बट व्हेन यू एंटर, दैट टाइम द एनवायरनमेंट वाज अमेजिंग, मतलब इलेक्ट्रीफाइंग एक्सपीरियंस होता है. एंड यू ऑलवेज फील this is my opportunity, I can't miss it. So there's a humongous pressure on your itself also, कि you can't take, because it's nothing scripted here. मतलब ये scripted show बिल्कुल भी नहीं है Shark Tank का. Whatever happens, it's a real time, the shoot will happen, there's no reshooting and all. So it will happen on a one flow. Whatever discussion will happen on a one flow, either you miss it, but there won't be any reshoots and all going to happen there. तो प्राइमरली जब गए वहाँ पे एंट्री करी, तो बहुत अमेजिंग स्टेज का एक्सपीरियंस था. मतलब वी वर थ्रिल्ड टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. एंड व्हेन वी सॉ द शार्क सिटिंग, 5 sharks sitting there, we always used to see them on televisions till now. So we were literally amazed, and so many cameramen were there left side में who were taking all the shots and all for us. So but when we started, we started very confidently. And everything goes very smoothly for us. मतलब starting 2 minutes where where you feel little pressurized about it, क्योंकि वो आपको deliver करनी है immediately.
Right.
उसके बाद then they started questions around it, backgrounds, and they will make you comfortable also.
Yeah, so like any quick 2-3 tips or 2-3 advices to the young entrepreneurs out there, right, who are working or launching or have already launched, but after seeing all 4 seasons of the Shark Tanks, they are planning to, okay, let me also apply. Right? What are 2-3 broad areas and broad factors which they need to be very strong on, and which they need to very carefully work on at this stage if they are trying to apply for season 5?
Season 5. So what I would say to people, aspiring entrepreneurs who want to get into Shark Tank, like whatever detail they are filling it out, okay, it should be little effective with respect to general public, okay, because finally this is your TV show, okay, so they want a pitches who should be appealing to the public, okay, where public can connect around it. That's why you will not see so many B2B companies are there. It's more like B2C companies are there, like food companies are very prominent there, like where people can connect. So जब भी करेंगे तो primarily you need to think about your mom, कि मेरी मम्मी को अगर समझाना है मुझे, तो मेरे को वैसे एक इनोवेटिव पिच करनी है वहाँ पे, तो वहाँ पे they need to put a focus on it. First round is anyways I told you. On a second round, the video which you are preparing, okay, because they will see how comfortable you are on cameras. Okay, so you need to, before submitting, let few people vet your video, ki how effective it is coming, how clear it is coming. Sometimes videos are not clear also, and because there are so many applicants are there, you need to stand out. तो उसके लिए they need to work on the how they are presenting the entire pitch about it. And because there are so many variants are there, but बाकी सब कुछ तो देखो black area है, मतलब they will never tell you also कि why you are not selected, why you are selected. They will also never tell you about all this thing. But only best thing which I figured it out is you need to be very particular about video which you're uploading. Okay, and your मतलब आप थोड़ा generic content use करोगे तो better रहेगा वहाँ पे.
Right. And life of Hire for Care before and after Shark Tank India, in terms of brand awareness, but in terms of business as well. And when you go out in public, who are hardcore follower for Shark Tanks or maybe in the investment world, who are very interested in these areas, right? So what is the difference which you have started analyzing now? Okay, this is the difference. Maybe or may not be due to Shark Tank, but yes, after Shark Tank, these are the changes in our business or the brand point of view.
So I would say amazing, मतलब unbelievable changes are there, because prior to Shark Tank, we keep on approaching the people. Okay, so even with respect to investment ecosystem also opens up very drastically once we appeared on a Shark Tank. Because होता क्या है ना कि कोई भी जैसे फंडिंग विंटर्स होती है हमेशा कि एवरी स्टार्टअप वांट टू गेट फंडेड. Okay, and during the initial time, when you're not making revenue or you're making a minimum revenue for your company, so how you get primarily any investor look for a trustability, जो कि trustability is a paramount. If anyone is investing on you, they investing on a founders. तो शार्क टैंक से होता क्या है ना कि आपको एक ऐसी विजिबिलिटी मिल जाती है कि people start trusting on you. And if you got a deal there, okay, at that time it will become 2x for you. Whatever trust factor you are carrying, it will become 2x of whatever you are having it. So उस चक्कर में होता है कि whenever you are approaching the people, they will be very supportive to you, and they will be very open to help it out. And you don't need to introduce yourself every time कि who am I primarily. So and when our episode got aired, and the kind of LinkedIn requests you will be getting it, the kind of Instagram requests you will be getting it, it's amazing. But you will never feel this type of experience, which you get appeared after Shark Tank. So I would say, matlab, it's more like, it's not an end of the game also. Even before that tank also, we were doing something. Okay, ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर Shark Tank में नहीं आए तो कुछ नहीं build कर सकते, ऐसा भी नहीं है. बट ये है कि हाँ आ गए तो बेटर है.
Right.
सो इफ एनी बडिंग एंटरप्रेन्योर इज देयर ना, वन शुड अप्लाई फॉर श्योर यार. मतलब अप्लाई तो करना ही चाहिए. बाकी आना नहीं आना इज मोर लाइक सब फॉर्च्यून आल्सो देयर.
Right. And many startups, or like almost all the startups, struggle in the early days, right? There's not even if Munjal are doing a new startup, right? Even Dream11 founder, who is very born with a silver spoon, they are doing a startup. Every startup has a challenges, right? Why typically 2 or 3 broad areas other than funding? Say capital is there, right? Capital is there, but still entrepreneurs fail, still startups fail. So what can be 2 or 3 reasons other than funding?
See, as per me, primarily the startup which get failed, and there's a good amount of numbers are 98% startup failed. Okay, उसका major reason जो मुझे लगता है primarily is primarily like people are too obsessed about a product. Okay, so everyone want to become Amazon at a starting point. Perfection जब आप जाते हो ना वहाँ पे, तो before testing the waters, okay, because you need to be customer driven. So if you want to build a product around it, you can't be so much attached to your product कि जब तक perfection नहीं आएगा, I will not go to the market, I will not approach the customer. So that delays the entire thing, and when they start approaching the customer, they feel that customer are not adapting it entirely. So primarily, my suggestion is always build a MVP, which is a minimum viable product,
Right.
and taste the waters. Go to the customer and take the feedback, and again revamp the entire thing.
Right.
सेकेंड चीज़ मुझे लगती है कि जैसे अगर आपको लगता है ट्रेंड चेंज हो रहा है चीज़ों का, जैसे आपने स्टार्ट किया एक्स से, बट आपको लग रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है, बट आप स्टिक हो उसी एक्स में. Despite many people are saying to you, yeah, you need to change this thing, this is not going to work it out, must multiple thing, but you're so closely attached to that purpose, you don't want to change. तो उस केस में भी primarily you are so persistent about this particular area only that you don't want to change. Sometimes it can be a good for you,
Right.
and sometimes it can make a adverse effect to you as well. So you need to be, very, don't get attached to the idea. ठीक है, गो विद एन एग्जीक्यूशन को डिले कर देते हैं तो उसमें क्या होता है, टाइम काफ़ी निकल जाता है, एंड मैनी टाइम्स टाइम निकलता है तो मोटिवेशन भी आपका डिक्लाइन हो जाता है टाइम के
On
साथ।
MVP वाला point ना, completely agree. Like I'll talk about Zoomion's early days, right? We bought this idea in around October 2021. Worked around this कि ऐसे बनेगा, ऐसे बनेगा, ऐसे बनेगा. January, February we started reaching out to customers or prospects. They are our customers now. At that time it was just cold pitching. I still remember and I always give this example. हमने Excel पे एक फॉर्मूले लगा के Excel पे एक डैशबोर्ड बनाया ऑटो करके एंड कन्वर्टेड दिस इनटू पीडीएफ इन ऑटो प्ले मोड. कुछ चार्ट्स थे, कुछ पाइवट थे, कुछ बायो डायग्राम्स थे एंड शोड इट टू वन ऑफ आवर स्टिल करंट कस्टमर, वेरी बिग कस्टमर, कि ये हमारा प्रोडक्ट है. दैट टाइम प्रोडक्ट वाज बिल्डिंग, राइट. देन गॉट सर्टेन फीडबैक्स फ्रॉम देयर सीएफओ. नाउ ही इज अ सीएफओ, वेरी बिग लिस्टेड एंटिटी, राइट, कि ऐसे 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 भी कर लो. तब तक प्रोडक्ट बना नहीं था बट कस्टमर साइन हो गया था. तो अगर हम ये सोचते रहे कि जब प्रोडक्ट बिल्कुल परफेक्ट बन जाएगा ना, मैं उस दिन तो मार्केटिंग करना स्टार्ट करूंगा, बिजनेस लाना शुरू करूंगा. बट हमारा प्रोडक्ट शायद मई जून जुलाई में बना था परफेक्ट, जो हमारी डेफिनेशन ऑफ परफेक्ट थी. बट जून जुलाई तक वी हैड 12 कस्टमर्स ऑल पेइंग, राइट. किसी के लिए कुछ करा, किसी के लिए कुछ करा. बट दैट इज करेक्ट, राइट, कि हम ये सोचते रहे कि ये इस दिन परफेक्ट बनेगा और उस दिन मैं मार्केट में जाऊंगा और उस दिन बिजनेस लाऊंगा, तो उस दिन तो हो सकता है कुछ गलत बना दे, राइट. तो फुल्ली एग्री ऑन इट एंड एब्सोल्युटली पाइवट. क्योंकि when you started and when someone is starting, we are starting throughout our own thought, और maybe एक जो इनिशियल co-founder या फ्रेंड जिसके साथ आइडिया वेट कराया, दोनों ने मिलके बोला कि ड्रीम 11 जैसे एक बनाना है. बट हम दोनों को सही लगा, बना दिया. टेक इज नॉट अ चैलेंज, फाइनेंस इज नॉट अ चैलेंज. आज की डेट में टेक्नोलॉजी इज नॉट अ कंस्ट्रेंट एनीमोर, फंडिंग इज नॉट अ कंस्ट्रेंट, बिजनेस हो रहा है, राइट. हम दोनों को सही लगा, हमने बना दिया. बट तीसरा, चौथा, 100वां 200वां पर्सन शुड से हाँ इसमें कुछ दम है, नहीं तो इसके साथ क्या ले आओ, फुटबॉल भी ले आओ, पोकर भी ले आओ, ऐसे भी ले आओ, यू हैव टू पाइवट इट. बट मेरे को लग रहा है नहीं, मेरे को तो क्रिकेट वाला ही बनाना, बिकॉज मेरे को क्रिकेट पसंद है. तो मे बी दैट स्टोरी इज डिफरेंट, राइट. इस पे बात कर ली, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर आ जाता है. हमने बिजनेस बनाने पे बात कर ली, एज ए एंटरप्रेन्योर बात कर ली. बट व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट यार अदर देन फाउंडर्स एंड को फाउंडर्स, राइट, there's a very strong and a crucial asset in every startup, which is your resources, or your initial team or the founding team, right. Early days, every startup or every entrepreneur is struggling to hire a best talent or get a good team. Maybe they get a team, but getting a good team is always a challenge. In your business, I don't know what is the split between on roll and then nannies and then operational staff and then ultimate team which is strategizing apart from you, right. तो वहाँ पे हायरिंग द राइट सेट ऑफ रिसोर्सेज, हायरिंग द राइट टीम. अब राइट की डेफिनेशन हर 6 महीने में बदल जाती है. आज जो राइट है 6 महीने में राइट की डेफिनेशन बदलती रहेगी. सो how are you building your team currently? Like what are those key factors which you think यार मैंने इतना इन पे इन्वेस्ट करा है, मैं इन्वेस्ट इन द टाइम्स ऑफ टाइम, एनर्जी, स्किल्स, एंड देन आई वांट देम टू बी विद मी, राइट, टू ग्रो फ्रॉम दिस 1x to 10x and then 100x. सो वो आप व्हाट आर योर थॉट्स ऑन दैट, कि आप कैसे वो टीम बना रहे हैं, कैसे लाइक माइंडेड पीपल और मे बी नॉट लाइक माइंडेड बट फ्रॉम अ डिफरेंट माइंड एज वेल, कि जो 1+1 बन के 11 का पावर दे दे कंपनी में. हाउ आर यू गेटिंग दोज काइंड ऑफ रिसोर्सेज एंड टीम?
सो मनीष, बहुत सेंसिटिव टॉपिक है, बिकॉज कंपनी बनती ही टीम से ही है. मतलब फाउंडर को फाउंडर चलो ठीक है, वो 70 आवर्स 80 आवर्स बहुत चलता है. आज के LNT के चेयरमैन ने भी बोला था 80 आवर्स वर्किंग होना चाहिए वीक में. तो फाउंडर्स नीड टू डू, वो तो आई एग्री, बट उसके बियॉन्ड व्हाट फाउंडर विल डू, ठीक है. यू नीड अ अमेजिंग टीम टू सपोर्ट योर कॉज. एंड मेरे को लगता है कि अगर आप कोई कंपनी बिल्ड कर रहे हो, अगर आप अपनी टीम को ही कन्विंस नहीं कर पाए आपके विजन को लेके, तो आप इतने मास पॉपुलेशन को कैसे विजन में कैसे कन्विंस कर पाओगे प्राइमरली. सो आई विल टेल यू, जैसे अभी हम लोगों ने नवंबर में हसल किया था बहुत ज़्यादा. सो राइट नाउ एट हायर फॉर केयर वी आर सपोर्टिंग चाइल्ड विद अ न्यूरोलॉजिकल डिसेबिलिटीज़ लाइक ऑटिज्म, ADHD, who doesn't have a support of the access of the health, and we are giving them cost effective solution at the comfort of their home. And via our digital ecosystem we are giving a tailor made solutions to them. So we hired a clinical team primarily, jo people who are expert on handling autistic guy, ADHD guy, इनको कैसे therapies देनी है. And they are very scared in India. Like in India only 8,000 are trained professionals. तो उनको कन्विंस करना, एंड यू विल नॉट बिलीव मनीष, दे जॉइंड अस विदाउट एनी सैलरीज इनिशियली. लाइक नवंबर से लेके फरवरी तक वी डिडंट पेड एनीथिंग टू देम. Okay, but they joined because I told them the vision, I made them convince about it कि क्योंकि उस टाइम हमारे पे भी फंड्स नहीं थे, तो फिर हम लोगों ने उन्हें इनिशियली वही बोला कि देखो अभी आप ज्वाइन करोगे, ठीक है, बट दिस इज़ आवर फ्यूचर प्लान एंड वी आर गोइंग टू बिकम अ ग्लोबल कंपनी, okay, later on, because there's no competition in a digital ecosystem around it. So we showed them the vision, and right now everyone has very well settled thing, you know, they have their own centers. एक मुंबई में थे, एक अहमदाबाद में थे, एक इंदिरापुरम में थे, जिनके खुद के सेंटर चल रहे थे. उनको जोड़ना, उनको बताना कि हम डिजिटल इकोसिस्टम बिल्ड कर रहे हैं, उनको कन्विंस करना, बिकॉज दे हैव अ रूटीन माइंडसेट कि फिजिकल सेंटर से ही हमें रन करना है, हम फिजिकल ही करेंगे, बच्चों को देखेंगे, हाथ से टच करेंगे, तभी हम बता पाएंगे चीज़ों को. उनको कन्विंस करना, उनका माइंडसेट चेंज करना, ठीक है. दिस इज ऑल आई वुड से लाइक पार्ट ऑफ द फाउंडर्स, यू नो, यू नीड अ स्किल सेट, यू नो, टू मेक योर विजन पर्कुलेट टू द पीपल कि आप क्या बिल्ड करना चाहते हो और उसमें आपका फ्यूचर क्या होगा, क्योंकि एवरीवन नीड्स अ क्लैरिटी कि चलो मैं अभी आपको सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ, बट उसके बाद मेरा क्या होगा.
राइट.
मतलब यू नीड टू गिव सर्टेन कमिटमेंट्स टू द पीपल कि व्हेन द फंड्स विल कम देन हाउ मच दे विल गेट, what is the ESOP they will get.
Right.
So primarily it's more like, you know, percolating your thoughts, whatever is in your thought, you know, you need to percolate to the people. Same thing with the team, you need to be very transparent. कभी हम लोगों ने स्ट्रगल किया है बहुत ज़्यादा, तो हम लोगों ने टीम को सीधे क्लियरली बताया भी है कि there won't be any increments and these are the reasons behind it. And you will not believe, till now no person has gone on their own from our company. Like even the person when we started a nanny care ecosystem, वो भी अभी है हमारे साथ कर रहे काम, ठीक है. हमने ही किसी को अगर बोला होगा बिकॉज ऑफ सर्टेन डिफरेंट रीजंस कि वी वोंट एबल टू कंटिन्यू नाउ, तो दैट्स अ डिफरेंट थिंग, बट नो वन, बिकॉज वी बिल्ड अ कल्चर अराउंड इट, ठीक है. एंड वी बोथ आर वेरी एम्पैथेटिक, यू नो, एंड वी अंडरस्टैंड द कंसर्न ऑल्सो, वी गिव द गुड अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम टू द पीपल ऑल्सो, like, you know, in case they're getting stuck. So we very support, very good candidate team around it. And best part है clinical team काफ़ी strong है हमारी इस टाइम, बिकॉज यहाँ पे अगर आप बच्चे में कुछ आपको डेवलपमेंट लेकर आना है तो यू नीड अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग फाउंडेशन. एंड आई नो फ्रॉम माई पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस, आई एम अ फादर ऑफ द स्पेशल चाइल्ड, बट आई एम नॉट अ क्लिनिकल एक्सपर्ट. तो आई कैन गिव सर्टेन मोटिवेशन टू द पेरेंट्स, बट उनकी जो थेरेपीज इकोसिस्टम बिल्ड होगी, जो उनकी ट्रेनिंग्स होंगी, उनको जो हम कंटेंट भेजेंगे पेरेंट्स को, तो वो तो क्लिनिकल टीम ही बिल्ड करेगी विद द प्रॉपर डिग्रीज एंड ऑल.
So team alignment, then common vision, maybe and believing in your own vision, because मेरे को कोई चीज़ समझ आ रही है, साथ वाले को भी आनी चाहिए, then we will work in the same zeal, otherwise we are just working, right? आपने एक टॉपिक छेड़ा कि ठीक है विदाउट पे कुछ लोग काम कर लेते, then they take certain pay, and then you had highlighted a topic called ESOP as well,
yeah, right.
or this area is right. So you talk about ESOP as a founder, you want to give ESOPs, but as a employer, as a new person joining in your team, this is also very unexplored and unaware market, right? Everyone is not aware कि ESOP है क्या है, शेयर्स तो है नहीं, मेरे से पैसे क्यों मांग रहे हो जब मुझे ही दे रहे हो, तो राइट. सो उस टाइप की अवेयरनेस अब तो बहुत आ गई इंडिया में, क्योंकि अब नाउ वी आर इन 2025. 2017-18 में कोई ESOP की बात करता था तो इवन पीपल फ्रॉम फाइनेंस, पीपल फ्रॉम HR बैकग्राउंड ऑल्सो स्ट्रगल्ड अ लॉट, राइट, कि क्या समझाएं आगे. सो now creating awareness, right? You said like ESOP बोल देंगे, but they have to believe in, okay, कंपनी की वैल्यू 100 करोड़ हो जाएगी, तो मेरा ESOP भी 1 करोड़ हो जाएगा या 50 लाख हो जाएगा, राइट? तो इसमें मैं, so this thing is in your mind, so if you would like to highlight some of the areas like कि ये ना चले जाएं, these are my key resources. अभी मैंने 20 लोगों की परफेक्ट टीम बना ली, ये 20 से मेरा धंधा ऑटो पायलट पे चल सकता है. What is that sauce to retain that top and that crucial workforce?
Yeah, that's a very primarily challenging task, to be very honest, क्योंकि क्या होता है कि these people generally we don't hire them, okay, they are a part of the contractual agreements, okay, so we do the contractual agreements with them, so whenever we place them then they start getting the salaries. Okay, so उनको जो motivation एक चीज़ से होता है कि they need a higher salary, better compensation, right location, because उनको commuting minimum चाहिए, minuscule चाहिए, और right काम. क्योंकि इंडिया में जो माइंडसेट है प्राइमरली, जैसे अगर आप बोलते हो कि नैनी चाहिए, तो आज के टाइम में भी मेड मानते हैं लोग, बोलते हैं कि चलो मेड है तो अगर मेरी काम वाली नहीं आई है, घर में काम करने वाली, इफ शी इज़ नॉट हियर देन शी विल डू द हाउस वर्क ऑल्सो. ओके, सो वी गिव देम दोज पर्टिकुलर आइडेंटिफिकेशन देयर इन दिस सेगमेंट कि दे वोंट बी एनी मेड्स देयर, दे आर ऑल द नैनीज. तो एक नैनीज का जो कॉन्सेप्ट लेकर आए थे हम लोग, तो एवरीवन, इवन कस्टमर ऑल्सो रियलाइजिंग इट कि अगर मैं इसको ये बोल दूंगा तो ये कंप्लेन कर देगी कंपनी में. और वो कंप्लेंट करेगी तो ये लोग फिर मुझसे बात करेंगे, तो इवन कस्टमर फेस बैकलैश देयर, लाइक व्हेन वी आर कॉलिंग देम, ओके, एंड वी आर आस्किंग कि ये तो बात ही नहीं हुई थी, तो दे डजंट हैव आंसर ऑल्सो. But if they work directly with the customer, then there's no one who will going to entertain all this thing. Sometimes they are not getting a right food to eat. अभी तो उनके पास इकोसिस्टम है, जैसे दे कैन कॉल देयर सपोर्ट नंबर एंड देन दे कैन हाईलाइट ऑल दिस थिंग कि नहीं, मेरे को आई एम नॉट गेटिंग अ गुड कंफर्टेबिलिटी हेयर, आई एम फेसिंग सर्टेन स्ट्रेस अराउंड इट. तो हमने वो इकोसिस्टम बिल्ड किया था जो उनको काफ़ी अच्छा भी लगा था. उनको यूनिफॉर्म देना, उनको आईडी कार्ड्स बनाना, ठीक है, तो एक उनको डिग्निफिकेशन लगता था वहाँ पे कि यार मतलब आई एम वर्किंग फॉर अ कंपनी, आई एम नॉट वर्किंग फॉर अ होम. And I have someone where I can escalate. It's not like only one game, like only customer can escalate, customer can bash on me. Okay, even I have a power if in case customer is abusing me, I can escalate to my company.
Right.
तो वो वाला हमने इकोसिस्टम बनाया. उसके बियॉन्ड मेडिकल इंश्योरेंसेस, खैर उतनी वैल्यू वो लोग नहीं करते मेडिकल इंश्योरेंसेस की, बट जिन्होंने अवेल किया दे फिगर इट आउट कि हाँ इट्स अ वैल्यूबल प्रोस्पेक्ट, वैल्यूबल प्रपोजिशन फॉर एवरी वन. एंड हमने एक चीज़ और ऐड करी थी, अगर क्योंकि मेडिकल इंश्योरेंस क्या होता है, अगर आप हॉस्पिटलाइज हो गए तभी पता चलेगा आपको, बट वी ऑल्सो एडेड वन मोर फीचर देयर. इन केस यू आर फीलिंग विद इन केस यू आर सफरिंग फ्रॉम अ फीवर, कफ, कोल्ड, यू कैन कनेक्ट टू द डॉक्टर. क्योंकि वो थोड़ा सा क्या है ना, उनको थोड़ा समझ आएगा कि हाँ यार ये मेरे पास फीचर है, आई डोंट नीड टू गो टू डॉक्टर, आई कैन डायरेक्टली कनेक्ट विद द वीडियो कॉल्स एंड आई कैन शेयर माई थिंग्स एंड देन दे कैन गिव मी द प्रिस्क्रिप्शंस एंड ऑल. एंड प्रिस्क्रिप्शन में भी वी गिव देम द डिस्काउंट्स ऑन द मेडिसिन ऑल्सो. तो वो हमने एक एड ऑन फीचर किया था वहाँ से, तो उनको थोड़ा उससे लगा था कि हाँ दिस इज़ अ वेरी गुड फीचर विच वी शुड बी.
And nowadays nannies are also very much tech equipped and the mobile friendly,
हाँ,
right?
वो
So
तो
everyone
इंस्टाग्राम
is
में
right.
बहुत अटेंटिव है.
So we had a all five shark deal from Shark Tank. Now we have funds. Maybe you're also raising a new round
Yeah.
of funds, right? So one piece of advice, or maybe the young entrepreneurs who are seeing, is funding is crucial. We need funds for the business. But what else, right? What are my experiences after this? You were there now in a regular touch with the sharks like Anupam, Aman. They are all great business leaders. I was reading as well, like one of your inspiration, Mr. Deep Kalra from Make My
Yeah,
Trip, like
yeah.
who you think a great visionary who started MMT long back,
1999,
yeah, 1999 when internet was not there. So one quick advice to the young folks or the entrepreneurs or your experience as well, if we mix it all. After getting funds from Shark Tank or after getting your first round of funds, before you raise the next round of fund, there will be, yes, you have now that kitty of that capital is with you, so you can just do that A and B for the business. But yes, you are now more, you have someone to answer maybe, or maybe you have someone who is guiding you. At the same time, you're they are also monitoring in the things how the business is.
So I would say like whenever, even if we have funds, okay, but we didn't change all our lifestyle. Like funds होना and funds को utilize करना, that is again very critical aspect. Like you can't play with the money, you need to be very very focused the way we used to do when we were bootstrapped. And luckily हम लोगों ने bootstrap में भी 50 lakh का revenue किया था last year, which was entirely built by us only, and we were always profitable company. हमने कभी भी ऐसा नहीं किया कि हम we are burning, because this was our own hard earned money, right? So we started, I think initial capital which you put it on the company would be roughly around 10 lakh rupees. उसके बाद से we have never put any money from our side. It's more like it's more like a building a business around it. Okay, be it on any ecosystem, be it your special child care ecosystem. So we even building a special child care ecosystem, we build it very cost effectively. Like I mentioned to you, like we shared a vision, where people come and join us without any salaries also. So even if you don't have a funds, you can still build a good business around it. It's not like funding is a game changer for anyone. Funding definitely going to help it out to scale up the venture, to build into more limelight about a company, to build a more trust ecosystem around it. बट मेरे को ये लगता है कि अगर कंपनी बिल्ड करनी है ना, तो बूटस्ट्रैप में रह के भी यू कैन शो द ट्रैक्शन, बिकॉज नाउ डेज फंडिंग हैपन्स बेसिस सर्टेन ट्रैक्शन. गॉन आर द डेज व्हेन you share the vision, you share the idea, and people are ready to put a money on it because there are so many ideas around it. Now ecosystem is evolving.
Right.
जो पहले 10 साल पहले स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम था और अब में बहुत फ़र्क आ गया है. एंड सेम इन्वेस्टर भी काफ़ी इवॉल्व हो चुके हैं अब दे वांट पीपल टू check your MVP, give initial traction, then if you're going for a fundings and all, like if you're approaching the investors and all, they will going to respond to you.
Right.
So always an advice to the anyone who is want to raise a funds also, कि आप जल्दी execute करो and build some traction, take some customer feedbacks, कि and take at least a consent कि you want to take this service. Sometimes some business are very highly costing initial game, like ideation stage में you need a lots of money, Okay, but you can take a customer feedback before going for an investment,
Right.
because there should be a real problem.
Right, right. Just another flavor of the same question. A lot of people, as I mentioned during our discussion as well, okay, they are working in some corporate, they are working in some startup, and that is why they are aspiring entrepreneurs. They are finding certain ideas which we should launch, right? So, one piece of quick advice or one piece of learning which they should know before quitting their corporate, well settled job and entering into the startup hustle, and early challenges which they would definitely face, right? So not directly jumping into a startup, keep doing certain A/B testing and then decide this. So I'm in a well-settled corporate job, but I have a startup aspiration as well. So what are those people and that audience need to know, need to learn from you, because you have a great experience of working as AstraZeneca, L&T, Mahindra, Vodafone Idea. I won't even name a lot of other corporates as well.
Yeah.
So one piece of quick advice which they should know कि यार I am in a well settled place. अभी मेरे को जाके स्टार्टअप करना है, मेरे पास 30 लाख 40 लाख 10 लाख का CTC है, ये बंद हो जाएगा इमीडिएट और फिर जेब से भी डालना पड़ेगा. तो हाउ शुड दे प्लान इट?
आई वुड से अगर पैशन है तभी करो, मतलब इट्स नॉट अ फन गेम. बिकॉज अगर आप कोई भी स्टार्टअप बिल्ड करते हो तो चैलेंजेस आर ह्यूमंगस. आई कैन टेल यू फ्रॉम माई गट फील, आई स्पेंड 12 years इन कॉर्पोरेट करियर. एक स्टार्टअप में जब आप एंटरप्रेन्योर बनते हो तो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आज मल्टीफोल्ड. मतलब आप कोई भी सेल्स का प्रेशर ले लो, वो कुछ भी नहीं है उसके सामने, क्योंकि यू आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर मैनी पीपल. You are responsible for your team also. Like you can't, because you need to manage finance also, you need to manage GST also, you need to manage operation also, you need to be everywhere. So until unless you are really passionate about it, don't get into it, because then you are very happy in your corporate job and continue with that, because it will hit you very badly. क्योंकि corporate में जब आप रहते हो तो आपको आदत पड़ जाती है लास्ट डे ऑफ द मंथ सैलरी आने की. The moment you enter into entrepreneurship journey, initially बहुत अच्छा लगता है, like you will change your title as a CEO, founder, but gradually, if you're not passionate, then it will slide down. It will make you more worsen off.
And this title very well point. I was recently listening to a podcast by Raj Shamani where Deepak Talreja was the guest, right? He said 90% of the startups in India are being coming out just because of this glamorization.
Glamorization of the
People
entire
want their title as a co-founder or founder or CEO or CXO or COO, and that is why they just want to launch a startup. Maybe that service or that product will be consumed only by themselves only, right? So that need to be a purpose, and that should have that economic sense as well, right? And very well answered. That should be a passion enough, right? Because जो क्रेडिट का मैसेज आता है ना 7 तारीख और 30 तारीख को, एक 5 डिजिट 4 डिजिट रिस्पेक्ट बेसिस और CTC, वो जब आना बंद हो जाता है, वो डेबिट का मैसेज कंटिन्यू आता ही रहेगा, जो आपकी EMIs एंड
और कई बार आपको सैलरी तो देनी है ना अपने एम्प्लॉयज़ को,
राइट.
वो शायद आपको अपनी जेब से भी देनी पड़ जाए. कभी कोई मंथ ऐसा आएगा, माइट बी चैलेंजेस वुड बी मल्टीफोल्ड. तो मतलब एक एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की जर्नी में ना बहुत अप्स एंड डाउन्स आते हैं. ठीक है, बहुत ग्लैमराइज लगता है बाहर से, बट एक चैलेंजेस बहुत होते हैं अंदर उसके. मतलब प्राइमरली यू वोंट एबल टू स्लीप. ओके, पहले कहते थे ना कि बिजनेस करोगे तो नींद नहीं आ पाती है, ऐसा होता है. मतलब एक स्टार्टअप बिल्ड करने में स्क्रैच से बनाना इज़ नॉट एन ईजी गेम. यू नीड टू बी वेरी पेशेंट, यू नीड टू बी वेरी परसिस्टेंट अबाउट इट. और एक रियल पर्पस अगर होगा तो आई थिंक आप स्टिल सेल कर लोगे. एंड ओनली वन पीस ऑफ एडवाइस, अगर आप एंटर कर रहे हो स्टार्टअप जर्नी में, डोंट लुक फॉर अ प्लान बी, जस्ट एंटर. क्योंकि एंटर करोगे तभी यू विल स्विम, अदरवाइज यू विल कीप थिंकिंग कि नाउ आई विल एंटर, व्हेन आई विल एंटर. Because it's not easy, to get into it, because you need to be really passionate.
Right. And only respect about it when you are a successful entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Like I have studied a novel called by Pankaj Goyal called Before You Startup. So he has mentioned about 1,000 failed startups, right, and compared it with one successful startup, right? Flipkart was one successful. Before that, 1,000 got failed, right? Similarly, Paytm was one successful. Before that, 1,000 got failed. So if you read that novel, you will find that these are the areas which no one is thinking about today.
Even
because
even
this is being glamorized.
Even I met with Aman Gupta, day before yesterday. तो उन्होंने मुझे ये बोला कि 5 स्टार्टअप में मैंने पैसे बर्न करे हैं, उसके बाद मैंने बनाए हैं. मतलब एवरीवन हैज देयर ओन स्टोरी. विनीता मैम का आप देख लो, उनका शुगर कॉस्मेटिक का, the kind of they have seen the failure and then they got a success around it.
Right. So जो failure वाली story वो इतनी glamorized या highlighted या published नहीं है, तो no one knows about it.
अब मैं आपको सिंपल है, जैसे 2021 में incorporated this company, right? Now after 3 or 4 years we entered into Shark Tank. अगर हम यहाँ तक सस्टेन ही नहीं कर पाते तो ये भी शायद नहीं मिलता हमें मौका.
Right,
तो primarily you need to be bit of patient about it, and you need a persistence. You need to be keep believing about your thoughts. Ki it will going to happen.
right. So thank you, Rajat. It's been an absolute pleasure hosting you here. A lot of great practical experiences, learning for our audience, for me as well personally, right? A great journey and a great story, and especially the purpose of Hire for Care is personally related to your own self, right? As you mentioned about your son, and being a single father facing this challenge, I will say not a problem but a challenge personally, and then building something around it, it's truly commendable. So thank you once again for being here, right? Again, for our listeners as well, it was, I think it will, there will be a great key takeaways from different areas. We tried to touch base different parts, from your corporate to early stages to Shark Tank episode, and then about building businesses and controlling the real business and the traction in the matrices, right? And to our audience who are watching this, if you like this episode, if you like the session, please do like, share, and subscribe our channel for more such videos. We'll keep hosting another one with the guest like Mr. Rajat Vich. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Manish. Thank you once again, and best wishes for your podcast also.
Thank you.
And it's been a privilege to be here.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Same here.